We have Bouncer and Vic Santoro. Bouncer from Fulton, Vic Santoro from like Brockley, South London. Um, both involved in music. Vic Santoro, I think, gone on to acting and productions and things like that. Bouncer's doing crypto and content creation and stuff like that. He was doing management. He was doing. Bouncer's been very active. A very active brother. He's got involved in a lot. Regardless of your personal views of these two characters, um, Bouncer Bouncer's spoken on some issues to do with Vic Santoro and Young Spray and Young Sterling and AC, and then Vic Santoro has replied, and they're having a back and forth. It's gonna get to a point where either people saying, "Come link me now, let's just do this thing right now," or let's make it a professional boxing thing. If they go down the professional boxing route, I'm saluting that. But you know what? I looked at the news, yeah, and I was like, not even the news, but I looked at what my peers and people of my demographic is kind of been given for dinner. I'm looking at the menu, and I'm seeing Zeze Mills versus Miss R Fabulous, Africa versus Caribbean, um, Bouncer versus Vic, Vic versus Spray, or Bouncer versus Vic, Vic versus AC, Spray versus Sterling, like, and now I'm seeing adding to the mix Fredo and the HRB lot. Um, well, the HRB lot are on trial for uh, for um, for trying to arrange Digga D to be harmed. Let's put it that way. So HRB, Harrow Road Boys, are on trial. Man like Fredo is overseas. I don't know if he's ducking the trial or whatever. Digga D's in jail. Then you got, bro, it's just like basically the point I'm trying to get at. Yeah, long way of saying this. Point I'm trying to get at. If I was a youngster, a teenager, and I turn on my social media or whatever, I pay attention to what's being spoken about. I see the seed of disharmony, disunity, and just dog eat dog, attack each other is in full force. And it's actually kind of scary. Big up all the man them doing their thing. I ain't got no horse in any of these races. Yeah. And I'm too mature, I'm too wizened to speak on people's situations to the point where it draws me into being involved or adding to the circus or adding to the melee that's going on. Right? But man them, why are we promoting so much fucking beef amongst ourselves? Not to say that it should be all happy go lucky, everyone hold hands, whatever, but like the consistent man them against each other. But I don't even care if it's chat. Remember, I said this about the Pound Sterling Young Spray thing. I said, yeah, if they have a fight, yeah, it'd be cool, entertaining. But I can see this spilling out and turning into something else. Man, them just need to be careful what they're putting out there, what they're promoting. Yeah, everybody's issue seems real. When you're attached to it, your issue seems real. Like, yeah, my man, I've been in these scenarios. But I'm like, at a certain point, either you just go in that man and you just keep it private, but going online and beefing with each other, it's long. It's like I don't know, man. It's like it's that's all we're doing nowadays. This man spoke about that man. That man said shut up. This man wants to go again. Like it's not very constructive. It's not very progressive. Big up the grind, man. A lot of the grind man seem to be kind of linking up and leading the way in terms of being cordial with each other. Big up Lethal B and Wiley and all these characters. But them man are already established. Them man are already in the industry, made millions, made money. They're very rare. Like, no disrespect to them, but you lot that represent a more authentic, closer to the ground, down to earth thing, need to flip this narrative of beef. I can't remember the last time a big man a rated don from a certain ends reached out to a man from an opposing ends and said, you know what, publicly, let's squash this thing and make everyone know that that thing's dead. There's so many warring factions, so many separate sides going at each other with long-lasting rivalries. And like, where's the peacemakers? We don't have no Jesse Jacksons out here. We don't have anyone with any clout that can actually force peace or like push peace. We just wait till someone gets juke up, then we're looking for the megaphone to go and stroke our egos and let everyone know that we care and we're here. We're gonna go marching and all that. But I'm telling you, man, we're engineering our own genocidal mindset. We're falling into the trap. They give you the internet. We're just jumping on the internet and using it to attack each other, to draw each other down, drag each other down every 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? I see it a lot. I see it a lot. So yeah, big up to Bouncer, Spray, Pounds, Doug, Vic, AC, whoever. You know what I mean? Fredo, Digga, Russ, whoever. Big up all the man them. But at the same time, man, you lot really gotta be. You don't have to be, but I'd love to see some of you lot actually saying some positive shit, man. Doing some positive shit, speaking on some positive shit. Not just that industry shit. Everyone can comment on the industry and make themselves seem like, oh, I like this guy, and oh, let's all support that guy, and let's all make sure this guy gets the number one. I don't care about all that shit. I'm talking about on a real level, though, man. Put out the mindset of of unity, bruv. We need some common goals. We need some common direction. Big up the elders. The elders have seen Ibrahim Toure and they've flocked behind him. And, you know, I spoke about it in my last 2 pence. Might as well touch on it now. Uh, even if I wanted to criticize, which I'm not saying I did, or I do, even if I wanted to criticize Ibrahim Toure or whatever, what I do see is that the elders are hungry for something to unify them, right? And I think the powers that be know that. It's not just the elders though, the youngers. They maybe they're not trained to have that kind of appetite to look for like unity and growth and togetherness. Maybe they're out of the loop for so long they're not even looking for it. But those people that are in positions, however big your platform is, 1,000 viewers, 100 viewers, 100,000 viewers, 1,000,000 viewers, whatever you can generate, just try to use your platform to say some true shit like I'm saying right now. Like, the vibration and the frequency of beef and conflict amongst the black brothers or black sisters is fucking boring and it's tiresome. We can't always be battling each other. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's pussy that need to get addressed. Address the pussy. I do that too. But I'm just saying, man. If you flick on the social media, go to any app and watch any content from any of the upcoming or established black brothers and sisters, there's always got some beef with some next channel or some next brother over there. It's not every time, guys. Not every time. I'm not saying any of you are doing it intentionally. I'm just saying as a whole, we're all just beefing amongst each other and fighting and whatever, and I feel it for the youths because the youths are just consuming it. Dun, 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 dun. That's what they're doing. They're just consuming all the fuckery. It's mad. News headlines. Digga Deed has been set up by Tate and Fredo was trying to get him down and Russ may have done this and Vic Santoro is not this and AC and they had a fight and then Bouncer played dirty as a this and he's a that and he's only real for and it's like, I don't know, man. It's mad negativity. But yeah, I thought I'd speak on it just to let you know. I am aware of it. I don't often speak on these type of scenarios. Roadman, content creator, rapper, beefing with each other. Da, da, da. I don't try to go too deep into it because I don't want to fuel anything. I don't want to be part of the problem. And I know I ain't picking no sides. Do you know what I mean? Okay, some of the conversations are entertaining. Who would win? Spray or Pounds? Da, da, da. Yeah, that's entertaining. But we're moving into a realm where it's just turning into silliness. It's turning into dog eat dog. It's turning into London's not big enough for us all to just be doing our thing and get on or whatever. I don't know. When it comes to grime music, when it comes to rap music, I want to hear beef. I want there to be competition. Like, let me just say that. I want there to be competition musically. But in real life, brothers, from an outsider's perspective, just watching it, what do we look like? What the fuck do we look like, man? Fucking hell. Every 5 seconds, we got someone else to call out. One of our own to call out. He's real. He's not real. He was on road. He was in jail. He's a snitch. He's a fighter. He's this. He's a gunman. This was that. Very rare. Man, there's no elevation in it. Don't hear man talk about consciousness. I don't hear man talk about the spirit. I don't hear man talk about progression. I don't hear man talk about revolution. I just hear that everyone just wants to just keep us in this system, keep us in the same circular way of thinking and living with no changes. This is why a man like me can hardly get a fucking break because I'm just not on what everyone's on. I'm not on what everyone's on, man. And there's more of us out here. It's difficult to stick to your guns and keep producing the type of content you want to see. The whole reason why I hit the internet, I wanted to create the type of shit that I don't see. But there's no reward in it. There's no loyalty. People there's no sponsorships. There's no money in it. There's no progression. There's no social mobility. Yeah. All that happens is when you talk true shit, talk the truth, when you try to push forward revolutionary thought processes, whether it be subliminally or overtly, yeah, you don't get rewarded. Your algorithm's clogged. You're at the back of the back of the back. Only a few people see you. It's not cool to support you. A man told me